This presentation was paid for by CGTN. The opinions, views, and claims expressed are those of CGTN and may not necessarily reflect those of CNBC.
Economy, innovation, culture, exploration. Discover the vibrant pulse of China's economy and dive into the rich tapestry of its culture. Embark on a journey of exploration with Meet China. Here, your journey begins.
Hello everyone, welcome to Meet China. I'm Liuyang. Today I'll take you to the technological frontiers of China and uncover some heartwarming stories. We will explore a city that exports about 70% of China's exports of fireworks. And then we look into the convenience and the intelligence technology brings to modern farming. And finally, we will bridge a distance of 17,000 kilometers to bring teenagers in Brazil and China together in an exciting soccer game. Fireworks are one of the most beloved ways of celebration worldwide. Firework is also one of China's ancient inventions. In Liuyang City, Hunan province, the centuries-old craftsmanship is blending seamlessly with modern design and technological innovation. The city of Liuyang exports its dazzling fireworks to more than 100 countries and regions. Today, let's visit some local factories, talk to some fireworks performance troupes, and visit an international fireworks trade center to uncover how this historic industry sparkles in the modern world.
These crazy running people are German citizens who hurry to supermarkets to buy fireworks on the eve of the 2025 New Year.
Maybe they didn't notice that many of the products they grabbed are from Liuyang, a small city in central China's Hunan province.
When you arrive in Liuyang City,
you can celebrate the New Year every single day.
With the sky illuminated by stunning fireworks and the sound of firecrackers filling the air.
For every 3 fireworks that light up the skies worldwide, 2 originated from Liuyang. So what makes this city the global capital of fireworks?
And now, let's figure it out.
I'm here at Dayao, a small town in Liuyang City, and now this place has emerged as the world's largest hub of firework products and raw materials. Over 1,400 years ago, Li Tian, a native of Dayao, first invented fireworks. And now, the firework industry in Liuyang City has evolved from the humble family workshops into a massive billion-dollar industry chain with generations of inheritance.
Nowadays, fireworks production involves around 10 key steps,
including rolling paper tubes, applying mud bases, loading explosives, and inserting fuses. Liuyang City benefits from natural resources like sulfur mines and yellow clay soil, which provide easy access to high-quality raw materials. 300,000 painters for the sky in Liuyang are engaged in this industry. And the younger second generation now has taken over the batons from their parents.
In the Goni Fireworks Factory, Zhao Bei and Zhao Kai have inherited their father's fireworks business. The siblings were busy counting the goods in preparation for the new orders from Germany, the US, and more countries in 2025.
I just had an order-placing meeting with the German customer this morning. They discussed the last sales season in 2024 with us, and their overall sales was with an increase of 10% over the previous season. The customers gave us great confidence.
Mrs. Zhao showed me the best sellers for their target markets.
British consumers buy this kind of assortment more. For American, they prefer to add their cultural elements on the packaging, like this packaging with their national banner. In Germany, this one is considered as the best seller. German standards for fireworks are different from other regions, particularly for their plastic ban. Now, our rocket caps are made of paper materials and the fuse covers are also paper-based.
Germany now has the highest fireworks import standards in the world. Citizens are only allowed to purchase fireworks from supermarkets for 3 days during the year. For nearly 2 decades, Chinese fireworks have consistently represented over 90% of Germany's total fireworks imports, and many of these products are labeled with the tag of show fun fireworks.
Our firework business dates back to 1907. Our released products are mainly targeting Germany, the second market is the United Kingdom, and then the US. For our current situation, the orders from German have grown by about 10% annually in recent years. Keller and Comet are our brands in German. These two brands account for about 30% of sales in the German market. This area is our specialized testing ground for German fireworks products. The fireworks I'm holding now belongs to the F1 category, which refers to the firework that you can watch and light up within a meter. For the F2 products, the safe distance is 8 meters under our standards.
Currently, different countries set various standards for firework products. As the powerhouse of fireworks, in 2017, China established 9 ISO international standards for these special goods.
This is for us to measure whether the discharged fireworks can have impacts on our environment and the degree of influence. We have this our self-developed system to do that. Like you see, our test ground also has different testing distances. The unified standard for fireworks globally could reduce the trade barriers between us. We can take this standard as a basis to operate the inspection and acceptance and to admit our fireworks.
By 2023, Liuyang accounted for nearly 60% of the world's fireworks products. The mature and robust industrial chain has laid a solid groundwork for the innovation of this traditional business in recent years.
3、2、1，点火！
Oh my goodness! The rainbow auspicious clouds, the explosion of colors is shining the whole sky. And here is Liuyang City. This birthplace of all these sky painting wonders has once again proved itself to be the guardian of this magical art.
At the end of February 2023, Liuyang began to host the weekly fireworks show. Every Saturday, the Sky Theater is full of people and travelers coming for this big moment. In the giant concentric circle created by drones, teardrop-like fireworks slowly descended to the ground. This was the Gate of Sky, which went viral online on the end of 2024. Its founder, Huang Weide, and his team utilized technology to craft this storytelling fireworks show, expressing a deep longing for his mother.
Utilization of drones with fireworks has begun since 5 years ago. The fireworks in the past were launched from the ground into the sky, and this time I used drones to launch fireworks from the sky down. My team also used AI to animate a photo of my mother. It feels like she was coming down from the gates of the sky. At that moment, I was so moved that I shed tears. I've been yearning to see my mother for years. The combination of emotional value and high technology also reflects the new quality productive forces.
And the realization of this idea is largely attributed to the code fireworks and urban-friendly fireworks.
Whoa! But no worries. This is the code fireworks. Even though I touch the outer sparks, I won't get burned and hurt because they produce the light throughout the different ways from the traditional products, like the chemical reaction rather than explosion.
In 2018, we developed urban-friendly fireworks with reduced range of motion, less noise, smaller amounts of explosives. These features ensure that fireworks can be safely and environmentally and enjoyed by city dwellers.
The combination of drones and city-friendly code fireworks showcases Chinese romance on the global stage and enhances the reputation of Liuyang as the world's fireworks capital.
See, here there are still some traces left from previous uses, right? Drones carrying fireworks have now become a mainstream method for our firework displays. The fireworks carried by drones are not very high-temperature ones. We are still improving the payload capacity of drones and also the arrangement of more drones. This is our main stage. We have now developed the place over there into a dedicated firework display site. When our team actually went overseas, we made a lot of attempts. We went to Africa, the Middle East.
Liuyang fireworks, known for their perfect blend of technology and artistry, along with innovations in safety and environmental protection, have successfully secured a dominant position in the global market. And generations of sky painters have imbued this ancient art form, born of gunpowder, with new and transformative significance.
We hope to surpass our predecessors and make their legacy even greater.
Now, Liuyang City has billions output in the international market each year, which has been a driving force for the development of the entire fireworks industry.
We refer to it as using the sky as a stage. This is truly a joyful industry. When anyone looks up at the sky and sees the fireworks blooming, it speaks a universal language that needs no explanation.
Let's now travel to a smart farm in Ningxia province. Spanning 330 acres, this rice field has achieved full automation and intelligent management across all stages of farming. That is, from plowing and planting to managing and harvesting. This technological leap raises productivity through precision and efficiency, and also allows those farmers who are skilled in operating those unmanned devices to make some handsome income. Let's go into the fields now to see how technology-empowered agriculture offers a glimpse into the future.
In the vast farmlands of Lingu City, Ningxia, a quiet yet transformative agricultural revolution is underway.
The synergy between new generation farmers and advanced technology represents a significant trend in modern smart agriculture. Ningxia Green Pioneer Company exemplifies this evolution. Join us as we explore the technical methods and applications of their smart agriculture unmanned farm.
Ningxia Green Pioneer Company's digital unmanned fields cover an area of 22 hectares and employ advanced technologies such as IoT, big data, and AI to implement digitized and standardized agricultural practices.
Our unmanned fields demonstrate the advanced capabilities of unmanned machinery. We also integrate various agricultural technologies, including precision planting, drone-based sowing, and innovative techniques for saline alkali resistance.
In these fields, advanced sensors operate with precision. Agricultural machinery, equipped with satellite-based positioning and 5G mobile communication, automates every stage of production, from planting to harvesting, without the need for human presence.
What is it like to farm while flying an aircraft? Today, let's take a closer look at the fascinating world of drone-based farming.
It is now common for operators to control drones for pest management in unmanned fields using smartphones. With mobile apps, they can set flight parameters such as altitude and width. Pre-programmed flight maps and intelligent task terminals enable drones to cover between 40 and 53 hectares each day. Ningxia Green Pioneer Company is also committed to training farmers to become professional drone operators for agricultural protection, which helps increase their income.
To date, we have trained 52 drone operators. Once they set the operational parameters using their phones, we can monitor the data in real time from our computers to ensure compliance with quality standards. Operator earnings are calculated per hectare, with daily incomes ranging from 3,000 to 4,000 yuan.
The digital unmanned fields in Lingu now facilitate comprehensive monitoring of crop growth. This is accomplished through digital land management and the implementation of the 4 Elements crop monitoring system.
The unmanned fields utilize IT systems to gather proactive data, providing field owners with complete insight into conditions. For instance, we can monitor real-time soil moisture levels, wind speeds, and metrics from the 4 elements system, such as soil pH. With IoT-enabled sensors, we can track crop growth conditions at any time.
The deep integration of agricultural machinery and technology not only enhances productivity and quality, but also significantly reduces the labor intensity for farmers.
In the past, we faced challenges with uneven, hard-to-farm land that resulted in low yields. We relied on basic tools like axes and hoes. Now, with advanced machinery, our yields have significantly improved, reaching 1,200 to 1,300 kilograms per hectare.
The digital unmanned fields vividly demonstrate the immense potential of technology in modern agriculture. A single screen shows real-time machine activities and field conditions within the designated area, while smartphones offer precise and timely insights into key indicators such as air humidity and soil conditions.
Through digital technology, Green Pioneer Company has achieved comprehensive agricultural optimization and intelligent management. China is dedicated to developing smart agriculture, promoting rural revitalization, and accelerating upgrades in the agricultural industry.
The globe is round, so is a soccer ball. In 2 countries on opposite sides of the world, that is Brazil and China, the fate of some teenagers are intertwined by their shared passion for soccer. Coming from humble backgrounds, these kids stay positive and dream big, letting the spirit of soccer guiding them through everyday challenges. Join us now as we watch a friendly soccer game between them and discover how sports can bridge divides and inspire hope.
Brazil is a football powerhouse.
But these kids from a remote part of China are flying some 17,000 kilometers to Rio de Janeiro to take to the pitch against some Brazilian kids in a football match. To find out what it's all about, I traveled to Liuyang County in southwestern China, where these young players are from.
This small county is known across China for one thing: football.
Liuyang is popular for live streaming its grassroots amateur football tournaments, celebrated for their authentic, fun, and community-centered spirit. To further cultivate a love for the sport, a Chinese NGO has decided to sponsor 6 primary school students here for a friendly in Brazil this November. Liuyang is one of them.
Neymar. I've seen his dribbling skills and amazing moves online. He's incredible, especially with those volleys.
Wow, these kids are training pretty hard. I really hope little brother Xu will have a great time in Rio.
After promising to see each other in Brazil, I flew to Rio ahead of time. I tried to meet some local youth players, particularly in the favelas. These are urban slums that are home to over 16 million Brazilians. Many of the country's biggest superstars came out of neighborhoods like this.
So we've arrived at one of the many favelas in the state of Rio. If you want to find young talents, perhaps this is the place to look.
And of course, this is not an ideal environment for children to grow up in. Many favelas are controlled by drug gangs, leading to frequent shootouts between them and law enforcement, sometimes resulting in collateral damage.
Yet, despite the favela's grim reputation, you can always find a place of pure joy. This is the community football pitch.
These kids are being trained by a local nonprofit founded in 2004 by a former professional player. The program focuses on teaching children aged 6 to 15 the fundamentals of football.
So what is the idea behind the project?
The greatest pleasure I have is knowing that the Tok Cherto project helped these families and kept their children away from the bad choices they were making. Children who had no dreams because they lived in a community with nothing to do.
We went to visit the families of some of the young players.
Nice to meet you.
11-year-old Maria has been practicing for a year.
I love my family, and I want to be a soccer player, to become a famous player, so I can help them here at home.
Unfortunately, there was a tragedy not long ago. Her mother passed away 9 months ago, cancer. But we try to keep the same pace. And if that is her dream, I want her to fulfill that dream.
When you said that you wanted to become a football star to help your family, what did you mean by that?
I want to be a soccer player because my mother died. I always told her that I would make it one day, become a soccer player. And whenever I score a goal, I point up to the sky, because that goal is hers.
Maria wasn't the only child I spoke to that day who dreamed of becoming a famous football star. The sentiment is often strong and sometimes quite heavy. There's a saying that football and music are the ways out for children from the favelas.
While this sentence sounds aspirational, it does also allude to the challenges and limited opportunities that children here face in building a better life.
This child, Lucas Gabriel, led me to his home, located further up the hills.
That's a lot of stairs.
Typical terrain for many favelas.
We lost him. Oh my God, where is he? Here you are.
He is cared for by his single mother, who supports a family of 3 by working at the supermarket.
I leave for work at 5 a.m. and get back at 4 p.m. During that time, he goes to school. I'm scared that there might be a shootout that used to happen often here. Not so much now, thank God. It's better, but these shootouts could still happen at any time.
This family receives help from the government. Brazil has a welfare program called Bolsa Familia, which provides eligible families with a minimum monthly payment of 600 Brazilian reais, or about $100. Households can receive additional support for children as long as they attend school and are vaccinated.
Things for him, transport, clothing, shoes, cleats, everything I need to buy. I pay for it with that money and the income one earned from my job.
Brazil initiated the Global Alliance Against Hunger and Poverty at the G20 summit in Rio, where countries are expected to share poverty alleviation strategies. Bolsa Familia is a key component of Brazil's policy model. Over on the other side of the world in China, poverty has also been a challenge for Rongjiang County.
Here's something that's true across the world. It's by breaking free from the cycle of poverty that kids get to have a fulfilling childhood.
Before I left Rongjiang for Brazil, I met Long Tongyi. She's not on the team that's bound for Brazil. Long comes from a low-income family that relies on government assistance. After a chat, she agreed to take us to her home, which is in an old and underprivileged area of the county, to film her family's living conditions.
My mom's in the hospital because she's sick, and my dad's probably there taking care of her right now.
Do you want to keep playing football in the future?
If I can, I'd love to play my whole life.
Your whole life? Then we'll be watching for you at the Olympics.
After a deeper conversation, I found out that Long's mother has been suffering from lupus, a severe autoimmune disease that ultimately shut down her kidneys.
Now she goes for dialysis at the hospital. I usually go to help her out.
You practice soccer hard, study all day, and then take care of your mom. Isn't that tiring?
Not really.
How come?
Spending every day with family is the happiest thing for me.
She's so mature for her age, almost extraordinarily so. So this county, Rongjiang County, is situated in one of the poorest regions of China. This county only lifted its poverty designation in 2020. Long receives education subsidies and free lunches at school. And her father told us that the government covers most of his wife's dialysis costs, leaving the family to pay only 17 yuan, less than $3 per week for the treatment. China's approach to poverty alleviation often includes infrastructure development. This community in Rongjiang County used to experience yearly flooding until a government project raised the nearby riverbanks. And since Rongjiang went viral for its football live streams in 2023, special grants have been allocated to enhance its football infrastructure. All right, it's November the 18th in Rio. The friendship match is about to start. Very exciting. There they are. 小徐，有，准备好了吗？加油！ Look at them go. These kids from the remote Chinese county of Rongjiang have come a long way.
Every football enthusiast would love to go to Brazil, right? It's a football paradise. But here in Rongjiang, it's a bit like Brazil too. Kids here are also lively and free-spirited.
The love of football has brought kids from two opposite ends of the planet closer together. Though their lives are different, some of their challenges are remarkably similar. And while these youngsters took to the pitch for the love of the beautiful game, world leaders gathered in Rio for the G20 summit the very same day. A reminder that the future of our next generation should be a top priority on the global agenda.
From fireworks lighting up the night sky to flying drones tending to rice fields to teenagers sweating it out on a soccer field, it's been quite a journey in today's program. In next week's episode, we will continue to explore this fascinating country together. I'm Liuyang, and I can't wait to see you next week.
Discover the potential. Witness the opportunities. Experience dazzling exhibitions and captivating events. Explore groundbreaking innovations and future-shaping industries. Stand at the crossroads where the cities of tomorrow meet timeless traditions. Meet China, where every story is a new discovery.
This presentation was paid for by CGTN. The opinions, views, and claims expressed are those of CGTN and may not necessarily reflect those of CNBC.